allow me share my screen and then we can start off and yeah, we shall see other stuffs along the way. I hope everyone can see my screen. You can use a thumbs up to notify me whether my screen is visible on your side or not. And you can see that, yeah, my screen is being shared well. And yeah, so I think I'm ready to begin if the moderator is recording. And hello everyone. Happy to meet every one of you here. My name is Samuel Atubembile, and I'm a developer, technical writer, and blockchain enthusiast. And I love trying out new stuff, and I think that's one of the reasons that I stumbled upon ICP, and I've been building on ICP for I think right now it's a year and maybe 2 months. I started January last year, and yeah, so now it's close to over a year and 2 months. And so, yeah, for this week, we shall be, trying to learn how to build an ICP, starting from the basics up to, some. I hope to, hope to guide everyone here on how to build a simple app on ICP. But mostly, I want us, to get access to the information so as we expose every information possible that would help anyone trying to learn how to build on ICP, because I think access to information has been one of the challenges as far as building on ICP is concerned. There are not very many developer resources or information resources that help you to start building on ICP when you compare to other ecosystems like like Solana. I think ICP is somehow behind on exposing the developer information to like the masses. And so my goal for this, all these sessions is to expose as much information as possible from maybe what I've learned, what my friends have taught me. So as anyone that is planning on building on ICP can find it easy to, navigate the space and, spin up a dab or spin up a canister in, 1 to 2 minutes. And so today's session will be majorly on, exploring the different informational resources on ICP. And so right away we shall, go to I think the main website for ICP, and that is the internetcomputer.org website. And I think that's where you can find most of the information as far as developing is concerned and the other stuff related to developing. And so we are here on the Internet Computer website, and so this is the main page. As you can see, they show you compute on blockchain, and on the side is the blocks being processed, the blocks that have been processed so far, I think, and the cost of storage per year. So that means if you want to store data on chain on the ICP blockchain, that's the estimated cost per year. And so if we try to scroll down, these are some of the different resources that they provide on their main website. Multi-chain, blockchain, stats, and the developer resources. So they also provide different information regarding on activities that have been taking place in the ecosystem. Just like maybe here Trax raising $2.9 million, and then maybe Bitcoin Layer 2 Bitfinity raising around $130 million in evaluation. So this is majorly the main website, and it has almost most of the information that you require. So we won't, excuse me, we won't, spend much of the time on it. And so it has different navigations in case it's your first time stumbling upon ICP. You can just, look through the docs, the information that they provide, what is ICP, how it works, the roadmap, and the different stuff, the white paper. They also have the ICP wiki whereby you can go and, search anything related to ICP. Then this other tab on use, they show you the different apps in the ecosystem and ICP token and everything that has to do with it. And also they talk about the staking and governance, how, and I think that concerns the neurons and the different stuff related to that. And as a developer, I think our main focus will be on this tab, whereby they show you the like actually they give you access to the developer information, and as you can see, there's a developer docs and then the sample codes, the motoko playground, the programming languages, and also the hackathons. And so we shall come back to this website at a later stage, maybe tomorrow or but throughout this week, it's the one that we shall be using, especially this type of docs. And so that's the first website that you could think of when you're trying to, enter into the ICP ecosystem, both as a developer or as someone who wants to learn about ICP. And the second website, actually, where I would find information useful to ICP would be the dashboard, the ICP dashboard. So you just type in dashboard.internetcomputer.org, and then you'll be taken to this page. So on this page, there is, I think it's like the most, some of the complicated pages I've landed upon. So, so it shows you the different information that you need to understand about ICP now as a network. And so you can see the blocks that have been processed so far, the transactions, and the Ethereum equivalent transactions per second, and then the cycle burn rate of all the canisters on the ICP network. And down here, they can show you the different nodes in different data centers across the world. As you can see, different data centers in USA, I think maybe in Dubai, or no, this is not Dubai, I think this is Zurich, Switzerland. And across the world, there are different data centers that hold the nodes on which the internet's computer blockchain runs. And so this is the different information concerning the internet computer network as a whole, the total canister state, and if you keep scrolling down, you will see the different information about the network itself. And so, as you can see here, we have ICP transactions, and the reason they included DTIs because ICP is the native token for the network, and so they have to, cater for it on the main network, rather on this website. And as you can see, ICP transactions, and then the different proposals. Since the internet computer is a DAO, it's governed by the DAO rather. So they show you the different proposals that are being cast by different members to upgrade the state of the network and do different stuff. So these proposals are like proposed by through the NNS DAO. And we also have a section of neurons, and a quick overview about neurons is that they allow you to stake your ICP. So as you can take part in the governance and voting on proposals on how to change the ICP network as a whole. So we have that information here, and we also have subnets, and subnets. It's as if like subnets in the context of internet computer blockchain. It's as if they are smaller blockchains inside the bigger internet computer blockchain. So actually, subnets do host like actually, as I had already explained, they are like different smaller blockchains built on top of the main internet computer blockchain. And so they also show you their addresses, the node machines, and the canister that are the number of canisters that are hosted on that subnet. And so if we continue down here, we stumble upon the data centers information. They show you the different data centers across the world, the owner, the node machines, the subnets that are hosted in that data centers, and actually I think the grid location if you want to check the global map. And we saw the different information about the node machines and providers. And so that's majorly the information about the internet computer as a network. And if you go to the internet computer as remember I told you that the internet computer is governed by a DAO, and so if you come on the tab of governance, that's where I think you get most of the information about the DAO and the governance and any information related to upgrading the network, the different proposals, as you can see them here. So there's not much to view here. Then we also have the neuron section, the network section, releases, the canisters, ICP, and then we have a tab where they show you the different projects that have been, launched on SNS. And so SNS basically it's like a mini version of NNS, and basically what NNS or rather what SNS allows you to do is it allows you to spin up your own DAO controlled like project, and all these projects are DAO controlled. And so you can just click on them, click on any of the projects, view the different information about such projects. And maybe if we can click on dragons, the overview is that you will see the token, the maximum supply of the token name, and then these are the canisters that hosts the different data for the project, and then the SNS transactions, that's their native token. And then you can see that since Dragons is a DAO, and every upgrade to the project has to be through the DAO, and as you can see here, that's what these proposals are for. As you can see, some were executed, some failed, and so that is it about the SNS projects, and you can view most of them here. Also, you participate in some if you have some ICP lying around, that you want to invest. And the last two tabs are quite interesting. The first one is BTC, and then this talks about the Bitcoin integration with internet computer. Give you a brief overview of what Bitcoin integration with internet computer does, how it was achieved, and the different information that is required. And yes, so the last one is Ethereum, and as you can see, we also provide a brief overview on the Ethereum integration with internet computer, what it entails, and the total amount of the CKE that is on the network and the transactions and that kind of stuff in case you want to integrate the token in your project. And so this is the second, I believe, resource in case someone is interested in learning about the internet computer, blockchain, trying to navigate, or trying to get information about the internet computer as a whole. And the first one was the internet computer main website. Now this is the ICP dashboard. So the third one, I think, should be the Discord server. And the reason I'm saying that is because it has been active, and you can go there, interact with different people, among which are developers, designers, and actually people from the foundation themselves. Like it's an active place whereby you get answers for most of the questions that you ask, because many people from the ecosystem are monitoring the chats in the Discord server. So let me just get access that Discord server for ICP, and then I show you what their Discord server is like. You can just view. So scroll down. This is their Discord server. It's called ICP Developer Community, and it has different channels: the general channel, SNS, NS governance, job seeking, job hiring, cycles, project, ask questions. This is really useful, a channel that is useful in case you encounter an error. Let's say you're trying to develop something on the internet computer, or you have any other question related to the internet computer. You just come here, post your question, and as you can see, people will respond to it, and they will give you insights and actually answer the question in any case they know the answer. And so that would be that this is also a good resource for someone trying to navigate the internet computer blockchain ecosystem. And yeah, I think maybe we can leave the link for this in the video description, so as anyone can just click on it, you hop in the server, and then try to navigate the different channels. So there are very many channels all the different languages. Each of them has a dedicated channel where you ask questions related to the topic that you want, and people will be happy to respond and give you some help. And so I think this is the third resource. And the last resource I think that would be helpful would be the Definity Forum itself. And so let me see this. And so this one is not so much active. Like it may take some time before people reply, and that's why I put it at the last. But there are many people usually discussing some complex stuff on this website. But it's also a good resource in any case you want to follow up on different topics. Usually the major topics that the foundation wants to, people to discuss about, maybe the state of the network. They usually start their discussions on this forum, and then maybe they switch to the Discord server, but mostly it's around here from where they begin. So it's also a good resource. You can just come and check out the different topics that people have been talking about, what they have resolved on that. And as you can see, maybe someone here, he asked that I'm a beginner, what can I do with ICP? And as you can see, people were really answering him, giving him insights. And so it's also a good resource, to navigate the ICP ecosystem and learn about actually what has been taking place or what is yet to take place, the different developments that are being, pushed on the network as a whole. And so I think these are the most common, maybe, resources that would be helpful for anyone beginning to explore the ICP ecosystem. And yeah, I think maybe we can leave all the links in the description so as, yeah, they may help someone out there. And so now that we are done with resources for people trying to navigate the ICP ecosystem, I think since this the session throughout the week will be a developer related session, meaning that by the end of the week we should actually have built something on the ICP network. So it's time, we try to understand the different components that maybe we will use. And the first one, I think maybe we can talk about, before actually we begin, the developer journey, we can talk about actually the different wallets that are on ICP, the different maybe tokens or the token standards that are on ICP, the different NFT standards, so as maybe people can get a glimpse of what ICP uses or try to compare with other ecosystems. And so we shall first begin with wallets that are on ICP. And so let me close this. Okay, close this. That's good. So we have around 5 major wallets, I think maybe 5 or 4. But the most commonly used wallet, if I can say it, though it's a bit tricky to call it a wallet. So it's called the NNS wallet, and so it was developed as a way, like in conjunction with the Internet Computer Network, and it helps you, navigate the Internet Computer Network when you want to stake your maybe ICP in order to take part in the governance of the network as a whole. And so the first one is the NNS wallet. So it's right here. So though I can't call this like a wallet, I would just say wallet in quotes. And so this is one of the wallets that many people use on the internet computer. As you can see, there is a concept called internet identity that authenticates you to applications on the internet computer, just like how we know maybe if you're on Ethereum, you could use, let's say, MetaMask wallet. So this, though I said it's a wallet, it's not a complete wallet, meaning you cannot use it to authenticate or log into other applications, but you can use it to just hold tokens on the internet computer. And so as you can see, it was majorly developed to help people, navigate the NNS for the internet computer, and that means staking a token, so as you take part in voting on the proposals that would change the state of the internet computer network. You can see launchpads, and launchpads are other projects that are trying to launch their SNSs, or they are trying to transition into DAO controlled projects. And so this is what the launchpad is for. You can just see the different projects that are trying to achieve decentralization by becoming DAOs. And the different canisters, in case you have canisters, the voting, and the neurons majorly, They help you, to stake different tokens, so as you can participate in voting on proposals for the different, projects that are now transitioned into DApps. And so this is one of the major wallets that people use on the internet computer. So you just have to sign in with the internet identity, which is yet another concept that we will talk about at a later stage. So after, logging in, you can just get access to the wallet and do a bunch of different things with your wallet. Though I say that this is not like our normal wallet, just like how we know wallets from different ecosystems like Ethereum and majorly like MetaMask. But this also allows you to hold your tokens on the internet computer. And so this is the first kind of wallet, and I think it was the first one to be developed on the internet computer. And the second one is Plug, and this is actually a standard wallet, meaning you can use it to authenticate or log into other applications on the internet computer once they, integrate it into their login flow. And so this is a standard wallet, and yeah, it has been, it has become like famous of recent, since people can easily authenticate themselves to other applications. And so this is also Plug wallet. As you can see, you just download it on your mobile phone, or if you have a computer, you just install the extension just like I did, and you will be able to hold the tokens on the internet computer, send and receive, and also swap, and then authenticate or log into other applications that accept plugin as one of their login methods. And so I think that's one of the advantages that it has over the NNS wallet, in that for it you can log in with other, you can log in to other applications, and you will still be able to, hold your tokens in any application that you log into. So this is the second, wallet that many people use, and I think after the NNS, this is the second wallet, and then the third one would be, I think, a Stoic, if I remember. So let me search for it, internet computer. Stoic wallet. All right. So it's also a wallet developed by the internet computer that allows you to, hold tokens on the ICP network, transfer, and yeah, do a different bunch of things that wallets normally do. Just like on Ethereum, we have MetaMask. With MetaMask, you can, log into any application, and after logging in, you'll be able to still see your maybe your Ethereum balance in an application that you are using your MetaMask wallet. So this is what Stoic and Plug wallets do. As long as you log in with them to any application, you will still be able to, access your balance as if you had not logged in into any wallet, rather any application. And so that's the beauty of them over the NNS right here, which is like it only allows you to take part in the governance of the internet computer network, and you cannot log in to another application using this wallet. And so I think that's majorly about the wallets. Mostly these are the mostly used wallets on the internet computer. There are other wallets though, I think maybe people will find them as they are navigating to in the ecosystem. But I would recommend maybe using NNS if you want to store your assets because it's stable. It was built the it was built by the Definity Foundation itself, so they have been maintaining it. And so if you want to store your assets, you could use NNS because it's secure and stable. And then if you want to, log in to different applications or you want to do simple transactions of, less tokens, you can just deposit some tokens in your plug wallet and, start moving funds around, log into different swapping platforms, swap a little, do that and this. And yeah, though plug is a good wallet, I think it's not yet very stable. There's sometimes bugs, but, they fix them. But and development is ongoing. And so that's all about the tokens. And the other thing I think I could share would be, uh, but if someone wants to maybe swap their tokens, let's say they have ICP, they want to swap for, let's say, CK BTC, CKE. So right now we have, I think, majorly two major platforms that many people use on ICP for swapping, and the first one is icpswap.com. Okay, let's wait for it to load. So this allows you to swap any tokens on the ICP, and so click on launch, and let's wait for it to load. Okay, so as it is launching, as you can see here, right out there saying the ICP swap SNS launch pad is live, meaning they are trying to turn this application into a DAO controlled application. And yeah, it has its own benefits when an application is a DAO, meaning the community has, a say in the development of the DApp, the future of the DApp, the different features that they want to implement have to be voted on by the community or by anyone that has their tokens. And with that aside, this is the application, one of the applications that allows you to swap, tokens on the ICP. So let's say it also has a wallet by default. So the beauty of ICP or maybe the internet computer is that the way it is made, it is that as long as you log in any application using, let's say, the internet computer or any login method, that application automatically can actually hold tokens, can send tokens, can receive tokens. And so that's why you will see that most of the applications on ICP, they will have like a wallet by default, whichever, irrespective of whichever method you use to log in. Like that's one of the core features that is enabled on ICP. Whichever method you use to log in, that application automatically has a wallet enabled. And as you can see here, we also have a wallet on the ICP swap, so you can view the different tokens and maybe add a new token canister, so as your balance of the token can also maybe reflect. So if you had maybe chat, it would also reflect. And the thing here is major thing is to swap. So you can just choose swap. You choose the tokens that you want to swap. Let's say you want to swap hot or not tokens, and then you want to swap them into maybe ICP. So if you have a balance of hot or not tokens, that will allow you to swap them automatically, and then the swapping will be complete. And the other application for swapping is Sonic.o. That is also one of the the applications that you can use to, do swapping. You swap your tokens on the internet computer, and you take part in the DeFi. You know, and right. So as you can see, it's also here. It allows you to swap. It allows you, I think, to mint maybe mint what mint. Yeah, there are only three: ICP, wrapped ICP, and XTC, the cycles, and so majorly it allows you to swap. You can also add liquidity to different liquidity pools of different tokens, and then you'll be earning maybe rewards in fees. And then the assets, the liquidity pool, activity, and the different stuff that comes along with the website. And so I think mostly that's what these are the two applications that I normally use for swapping: Sonic and ICP Swap. I don't know if there are others. I've not tried them out, and these are the ones that I normally use for swapping, or taking part in the DeFi ecosystem on ICP. And with that said, I think we've looked at the resources, we've looked at the tokens. No, we looked at, what did we look at? I've forgotten. So we've looked at actually the wallets. So the other thing we could look up is maybe where to find information about the different tokens, the prices, just like the coin gecko maybe, or coin market cap, where you can go and get information about the different tokens in different ecosystems. So ICP also has some applications, I think, that have been trying to mimic that. So you can just go on those. You can visit like those applications, check out the different tokens and their prices, and the related information. So I think the one that I've been using more would be, I think, ICP coins. Yes, so ICP coins this year. So it lists mostly, right. So let's wait for it to load, and you can see. So ICP coins, also any of the swapping applications, whether Sonic or ICP swap, you can also get information about any token on the ICP. And so right here is an overview of the different tokens on ICP, their market cap, and the graphs, their prices. And so the reason they're including BTC and Ethereum is because there is an integration with ICP for these two networks. And so you can see the different tokens. Mostly these are SNS projects, but some like Win Doge, this is a meme coin, Internet Doge, Dogme. These are like meme coins, like other tokens that apply to be listed on this website. They're also listed. So on this website, you can just go there and try to check out the prices of different coins in ICP. You can also, I think, visit ICP Swap and see if I can. You can also check the different prices for different coins on ICP Swap. So let's again go to that, and maybe we can check it out. And right, where do we go to token pools? I think maybe where? I know there is somewhere where you can check the prices for this, maybe in liquidity, or maybe info. I'm not sure, but some people use it to check prices of different tokens on ICP. So, but anyway, ICP support also allows you to add liquidity in any of the liquidity pools of your choice, and then you would be earning summary what said fees when people transact. So I think tokens, yeah, actually. Let's see. So, all right. So I think you can also check the prices of different tokens using ICP swap. As you can see, this one has a bit more tokens since mostly this is like a DeFi, like it allows people to do DeFi. So most of the tokens are listed on here. Like they have their liquidity pools, so it's easy to get access to the tokens on ICP swap that it would be on ICP coins, since it's just like this one just displays information. And so I think this is it on the information on like resources in case you want to navigate the internet computer blockchain. So we've looked at the internet computer website itself, the dashboard, the Discord server, the Definity forum, and then actually I think there's also a YouTube channel. If yeah, a YouTube channel dedicated for Definity that you can just Definity, you can just go and check it out. They have different credits, all the information, the recent video of AI on chain by Dom is right there. So this is also a good resource in case you want to keep in touch with what is happening on ICP, the different, talks that they hold with different, stakeholders in different ecosystems. You can just, follow them on YouTube, turn on the notifications bell, and in any case they post a new video, you'll be notified. And yeah, I think that's it for the resources. And the next thing will be us, to now, set a pace for the development work. And all right, I hope people still, I'm still audible, right? Uh, how many minutes do I have left, moderator?
They're around 6 minutes.
Okay, and so 6 minutes, I think we can look at how to set up, actually, how to set up our laptop for development, and then, we can call it a day. Then from tomorrow, we can come into, the cool stuff of building on the internet computer, hands-on. And so if you go back to the internetcomputer.org, and as I said, this is the website that we shall be using majorly throughout the session. So we just come here on develop and click on developer docs. And so majorly these are resources that allow you to start building your applications on the internet computers. You can see the different languages that the internet computer blockchain supports. Motoko, this is a custom language made specifically for ICP. Then Rust, this is an international and inter-domain language. TypeScript, also Python. Then Solidity, these are popular languages, that cut across different domains and networks. And so for this session, we shall be using Motoko, but you can also use Rust, you can also use TypeScript or Python or Solidity soon when the EVM launches. And what we want to do is actually try to navigate to the developer docs and see what is required of us when we want to start developing applications, hosting applications on the internet computer, and any related stuff. And so the first thing we'll click on build, and then this is where we shall, get the guides for setting up our environment. And so To start building on the internet computer, there are different methods that you can use, and all those methods have their advantages and disadvantages. And one of the methods that you can use is, configuring your machine to run the ICP network replica locally, and you will be able to run like applications on your local machine because you have the internet computer blockchain replica running on your local machine. The other thing would be there is a provision of a playground from where you can deploy applications in the browser, but that playground is only limited to code that is written in motoko. Maybe at a later stage they will allow code in Rust or Azure or Kybra. But for now, the playground, you can just write your code in the browser and then deploy it in the browser without configuring your local machine to download or install the internet computer blockchain replica. So we will look at these two methods in the, I think probably in the next session, which is tomorrow. But for now, we can just navigate to installing tools. And so here they are showing you that in order to configure your machine to accept or support running applications on the internet computer replica, you have to download a tool called DFX. And once you've downloaded DFX, you can see that DFX on your local machine supports all the languages, motoko, Rust, Kybra, Ezo, and Bitfinity, and the C sharp, C++, rather CDK. So this one is, mostly preferred because it has support for all the languages, whereas the motoko playground, if you can navigate its playground, uh, it allows you to run and write applications in your browser, but only for motoko. So here it is. You can click on new project, and so you just start writing, your code. Once you're done, you deploy, and then you'll be good to go. But this one supports motoko language, but the local configurations supports all languages on the internet computer. And so this is what we will look at in the next session because we want to favor people who may want to write their code in Rust, write code maybe in Python or TypeScript, and the session will be about configuring your local host to start building applications on the internet computer. Whereas if you're only interested in trying out a little motoko code, you can just spin up this website, write code, and deploy it, and then you can feel how it is to write code in motoko on the internet computer. And I think my time is up. It's exactly 8 p.m. and I'll not stop from here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next session tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Any questions? There are no questions. I think we can meet tomorrow. Same time, yeah, same place.
All right. So it was a pleasure, to have everyone of you on the call, and let's meet tomorrow. What do we?